Word was with God. All things came to be through him. What came to be through him was life, and this life was the light of the human race. The light shines in the darkness, and the darkness has not overcome it. Once upon a time, in a tiny little village, in a tiny little house, there was a tiny little boy who was he lovingly called Joseph Freinademetz. A fire was burning within him, a fire of love, a love for Jesus, a love for all. This fire of love grew stronger and brighter as he grew up. It led him towards a life of service to God and people. Thus, he began his journey towards priesthood. During his seminary days, Joseph realized his missionary calling when he heard the words of God from the book of Lamentations. Little children go begging for bread. No one spares a scrap for them. He realized that distant lands are waiting for the true bread of life, Jesus Christ. In due time, he was ordained a priest and appointed as assistant parish priest at Saint Martin's Church. He preached in the church and taught in the school. What a loving personality. All loved him and appreciated him. But he was restless, his heart longing to be a missionary. He continuously prayed to God to have more clarity of his call, as his heart was longing for the distant lands. During the same time, not so far away, in style, Father Arnold started a mission house to send missionaries to different parts of the world. And Joseph heard about it and finally met Father Arnold.
Father Joseph!
Oh, Father Arnold, nice to see you. Thank you for seeing me.
Father Joseph spent around 6 months in style with Father Arnold. And finally, Father Arnold sends Father Joseph along with Anza as a missionary to China.
Go to the whole world and proclaim the good news. And remember, Father Joseph, that the heart of Jesus, to pray always that the heart of Jesus may live in the hearts of all.
Amen.
Father Joseph finally reaches China with lots of dreams, but he could not see what he expected. He was not happy with the local culture and the practices.
Chinese evil.
On the other hand, the Chinese too despised him. All his flowery dreams were shattered.
You're the devil! 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 Devil!
he faced many difficulties, disappointments, attacks, and danger to his own life, he did not give up. He surrendered himself to God. Patiently, he tried to understand the people. He transformed himself before transforming others.
I baptize you, Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
He started to love the Chinese. He preached the gospel to them, and many were attracted to the message as well as his life. He trained the catechists and took their help to reach out to many. He wrote to his family, "I love China and the Chinese, and I am ready to die 1,000 deaths for them."
Love is the only language that all people understand.
Dear friends, we like to focus on this lighted candle. A candle does not burn for itself. As it burns, it becomes smaller and smaller, and at last disappears. Joseph too was like a lighted candle. He lived for others. He sacrificed himself for the benefit of the mission, for the people, and for his conference. Cardinal Thomas Tien, SVD, would say, he was always there for others, and then he was totally there just for them, completely selfless and forgetful of himself. This lighted candle symbolizes the spirituality of the cross, the spirituality that St. Joseph adopted. We now invite all of you to light your candles of life and go into the world, sacrificing ourselves, and give light and life to others.
There is a candle in every soul, some brightly burning, and some dark and cold. And there is a spirit who brings a fire, ignites a candle, and makes it whole. Carry your candle, run to the darkness, seek out the helpless, confused and torn, and hold out your candle for all to see. Take your candle, go light your world. Take your candle, go light your world. Frustrated brother, see how he's tried to light his own candle some other way. See now your sister, she's been wrong and lied to, still holds a candle without a flame. So carry your candle, run to the darkness, seek out the light.